What's going on, everybody? I'm back with another video for my OMI homies, and it seems like every day lately there's something new to talk about with VEVE. There is the rollout of the web platform, there is the partnership with Jurassic Park, there is the prospect of a Star Wars drop. All right, it seems like every day there's something new. Last week the team held and they released a pre-recorded video and said a lot of things. So there's a lot that I want to talk about. May could very well be an explosive month for VEVE. I'm not talking about the prices of the NFTs. I'm talking about the growth and continued development of the project. May could be very well be an explosive month. So I want to talk about that. I also want to talk about what could go wrong and how May and June could bring about a lot of FUD. So stick around. There's a lot to talk about. If you like this sort of content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is linked down below. So a couple of days ago, the web platform rolled out to the first tier of users, and that was a significant development. It's significant not only in the short term, but also it has many long-term implications because the web platform is a stepping stone to bigger catalysts down the line. Now, in regards to the short term, we know that when you want to purchase gems in the app, you're limited to 600 gems per transaction. That's quite annoying. That changes in the web platform. The only limit is in regards to your credit cards. You can charge as many gems as your credit card will allow you to. Now, that's also quite dangerous for those of you who are impulsive, all right? So don't go loading up your credit card with gems on the web platform. But that's one major change in the short term. Another is in regards to VEVE's business model, because when gems are purchased on the web platform, they are no longer paying that 30% fee to Apple and Android and for people using the app. So that's a big development for the finances of the company. Now, in terms of the future, a lot of things are contingent on the web platform, specifically the OMI utility plan and OMI to NFT. That cannot happen in the app. It will happen on the web platform, and it's perhaps one of the biggest catalysts for VEVE NFTs and for OMI, because OMI to NFT will allow people to purchase NFTs with OMI. Just as the name suggests, it will give the token utility. It will burn OMI tokens from the circulating supply. It will help drive prices for VEVE NFTs as people can use their OMI to make purchases. All right, so the web platform is a necessary stepping stone to get to OMI to NFT. And May could also be a big month because we're getting version 2 of the OMI utility plan. That article is supposed to drop in the coming weeks, so we're all excited to see how that plan has developed from its first iteration. Now, it was great to see the team finally get something done. For a long time, the narrative has been that they overpromise and underdeliver, and I voiced my own frustrations about this a couple videos back. I talked about how they need to do a better job communicating, how they need to hit their deadlines. All right, and so they said the web platform would roll out. The web platform rolled out. That's a nice departure from soon. All right, so now MTL is next. They said that MTL is on track to roll out to everyone by the end of Q2. If you're paying attention, the end of Q2 is the end of June. All right, so they need to hit that deadline. Even if they can't roll MTL out to everyone by the end of June, we need to see major progress on MTL. It'll be a major confidence boost for the community. It will help shift sentiment. Now, if they come nowhere near getting it out to everyone, that's going to be a problem. That's going to invite FUD. All right, but they said that they'll be able to do it. The web platform is a step towards MTL. So let's see if they make good on that. It's another reason why May could be an explosive month for VEVE. We may get the start of MTL. This week, we also got news of the Jurassic Park movie tie-in. If you purchase tickets to the Jurassic Park double feature, you could redeem that for a Jurassic Park NFT on VEVE. Now, this was important because it shows that the team is broadening what they are doing with their partners. They're adding more utility to the NFTs. We saw this with the 007 movie ticket. We saw it with the Disney Plus subscription, free streaming subscription to people who purchased the Golden Moment. And now we see it with the Jurassic Park film. We're going to see more of this as time goes on. We're going to see more use of the promo code feature in the VEVE app. All right, this is just a step towards more things like this. It's also a bit of marketing the product without directly marketing the product. It's cross-promotion. All right, so VEVE promotes the Jurassic Park film. Jurassic Park promotes the VEVE NFT. All right, and we're going to see more of this happen, bringing more users and more eyes to VEVE. Now, we're just a few days away from May the 4th, and there's been a lot of speculation that we may finally be getting that long-awaited Star Wars drop on VEVE. And David Yu was either trolling us in the last video, or he was dropping hints that Star Wars is on the way, because he had a bunch of Star Wars memorabilia behind him in the video. So will we be getting Star Wars this month? We'll have to wait and see. Either way, I'm okay. It doesn't matter to me, because Star Wars is a matter of when, not if. We have Star Wars under license, so it's just a matter of when they decide to do the drop. Whenever that Star Wars drop does happen, it'll bring a lot of excitement to the app. It'll bring a lot of excitement to the community, and it'll also bring a lot of media coverage and exposure. Many articles will be written about the Star Wars NFT release. All right, so that's something to watch out for in the coming days. Now, another thing that I noticed in the pre-recorded video that the team dropped last week was Dan's demeanor. He seemed to have an edge to him. He seemed like he was smirking a little bit. He seemed like he was holding back from what he really wanted to say. And I think the team is motivated to want to get things done and shut people up, because they've heard loud and clear. They've heard all the FUD. They've heard the frustrations. And I am sure they want to put the narrative to rest that you can put your money into VEVE, but you can't take it out. So I think that they're determined to get that done. And I also think it's a good thing that people do voice their opinion, although it's very annoying to hear the people who, there's some people who all they do is complain. All right, no matter what happens, they're going to complain. But it's also important to hold people accountable. We can't just all be moon boys and cheerleaders. We also have to call them out on certain things. And to me, it's not that they're not doing what they're saying they're going to do. It's that their timelines have been off. They're over-promising, under-delivering. So I think it's a good thing that, they've heard the community. I think that they are reacting to it. That's why they moved to the pre-recorded videos. And I do think that they are motivated now more than ever to shut people up. They also referenced the bat cowls dropped and threw some shade at that project. So they're aware of their competition, and competition is a good thing. It makes people work harder and helps people come up with new ideas. If you take a look at the last few months, we're seeing more and more projects come out in this digital collectibles space. We've got Recur, then we had Hero, now we have Bat Cowls, and over time we're going to see more and more competition for VEVE, and that's a good thing, because a rising tide lifts all ships. And the more competition there is, the bigger the space is. The bigger the space is, the bigger VEVE's piece of the pie will be, because VEVE is clearly positioned as number one in this space. And if you look at Bat Cowls and what they're doing, they just had their first drop, possible 200,000 NFT mint. Of those 200,000, I think they have 6,000 orders. all right? And there was some excitement for this project. But what this illustrates is how successful VEVE has been, and they've kind of made it look easy, and people take that for granted. They're able to sell out pretty much every single drop in seconds. So even though the timeline hasn't matched everyone's expectation, VEVE has still been incredibly successful, and May could very well be an explosive month for the project, all right? So again, we've got a possible Star Wars drop. We've got the web platform rolling out. We have OMI Utility Plan version 2 set to be released, where we'll find out more about the tokenomics and the utility plan. We've got possible new partnerships being announced, and hopefully we'll have MTL rolling out starting in May. So big things are on the horizon. What are you most excited for? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. As always, if you like this sort of content, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to the channel on your way out. I hope you all have a great rest of your weekend. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.